You said that you have never seen a team this miserable.
Oh, Hannah. They were so
I mean,
unhappy.
you were with them. You were with them every day.
It was
right. What was the scenario?
So bad at the end. Let me take you back to the locker room in Chicago, middle of January. They just beat the Bulls, who were tops in the East. James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, they're beaming. They're looking at each other like, yep, this is it. This is what we signed up for. Harden sits at the podium and goes, I'm going to give Kyrie that shot myself. Less than a month later, Harden's gone. And a few days after this game in Chicago, and this is key, Kevin got hurt. He injured his knee. That changed the dynamic moving forward into the trade deadline. But Hannah, Harden realized that Kyrie wasn't going to change his stance. He was not going to get that shot no matter what happened. He's not committing to the Nets. He's gone. And I cannot stress to you enough just how much Kyrie's choice not to get that shot changed everything for this team all year and was the albatross that hung over that locker room day in, day out, and from top to bottom. Ownership, coaches, GM, everybody was looking every day going, what is he going to say next? And we just cannot count on this guy.
To Brian's point before, the Nets for 3 years did everything Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant wanted, and that includes the one time they didn't, back in October, when they said you either got to be all in or all out, right? You either got to get the shot and be with us for every game, or you're not going to play with us at all. Then that was the beginning of the acrimony with Kyrie Irving. Then 2 months later, when Kevin Durant wanted Kyrie back around, all of a sudden, Kyrie's back, and then that's the beginning, as you said, of James Harden's departure, right? Those two moments, to me, sum up everything that gets us to this point where we are right now.
I want to go back to something Woj mentioned, the Warriors, and looking at the Warriors, not just that Kevin Durant was trying to get out of the Warriors' shadow and come to Brooklyn and win a championship, but what happened with the Warriors and Andrew Wiggins?
Well, I think Nick was with the Warriors.
In contrast to what Kyrie did,
Nick was with the Warriors at the beginning of last season. And when Wiggins got the shot, it changed their team chemistry in a positive way. Kyrie didn't get the shot, and I know that fans may be screaming right now, but there's not a mandate next year. That's not going to be an issue. The shot was just the biggest indicator of what was underlying there, which was a lack of trust and a lack of working together. And when Kyrie goes through this whole season where he kneecapped this team with the vaccine and with other ways he was behaving, and he sits there in the moment after getting swept, and he says, well, yeah, Kevin and I are going to manage this team. I mean, imagine if you are the owner of the team, Hannah, who's spending all that money, and you hear the guy who's destroyed your season say that. How can you say, see you in the fall?
You wonder why the Nets would want to reset the power balance, right? And that's what led to, as Brian said, this discussion over the past week about what's going to happen with Kyrie's contract.
But should they have given them that much power in the first place?
Well, that is the billion-dollar question.
Yeah, because when you're looking at blame here, right? And when you're looking at the very epicenter of where this whole thing started, should that have been I know that's the way in the modern NBA.
To your point, we're talking a lot about Kyrie Irving. This is a organizational failure. It's a failure for Kevin Durant, it's a failure for Kyrie Irving, and it's a failure for the Nets. And to your point, it's because from the moment Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant came to Brooklyn, it was their team. It wasn't the Nets. It was what are Kyrie and Kevin going to do, right? And
it's a coaching decision, right? Steve Nash is the coach.
That's right. That all of it came back to empowering those guys to a level we've maybe never seen in the NBA before. And that's why it isn't just a Kyrie Irving failure, because look, if you are Kyrie Irving, why wouldn't you think you're running the team based off the way the last 3 years have gone, based off the way this season has gone? So yes, it's everyone's fault. It's not just one person.
That's exactly why there's very little empathy across the league for the Nets right now. Because when you make your bed and give all that power to superstars and say, hey, this is your team, and you get into that kind of deal with Kyrie Irving, you get what you deserve. And to the point about Andrew Wiggins and the Warriors, this is crucial. He didn't want to get that shot. And he knew that in order to keep his money, to stay in the league, and to be the team player the Warriors needed, it was imperative for him to do so. And he made that choice for the group. That group got even closer in Golden State. They came together. He had the best year of his career. They just won the title.
And he was a huge part of it in the finals, too.
And he was gigantic. He has forever changed the narrative about his career. And Kyrie, by making the choice he did, derailed the Nets season and only heightened the perception around him all across the league.
And doesn't that put a button also on the fact that it is organizational, that he felt as a member of that team culture in the Warriors is so strong that it just wasn't there for the Nets, that Kyrie was essentially allowed to do whatever he
I think
wanted.
ultimately Durant looked at the lay of the land here and said it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And this wasn't an easy decision for him to come to. And over the last few days, the league was preparing for themselves, but they didn't know if Kevin would actually cross that Rubicon. Here we go.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.